Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Dice and Destiny, the Fireside Chat. Tonight we are joined by two of our wonderful players, Wesley and Omega, also known as
Hello.
Killian.
Yo.
And I'm hoping that they are going to be nice and lively and bubbly and willing to answer your questions. I'm also here in the chat. If you in the audience want to ask a question of me, feel free and go ahead, and we will respond to them accordingly. Theoretically, I should see them all in my little message box that I have on a separate window. But just in the event that I don't, well, I do apologise for not getting to you. So, with that being said, I am more than happy to begin tonight's chit chat. So, first of all, how are the pair of you finding it on the D&D Void now in your new home? And what extracurricular activities outside of Dice and Destiny have you both gotten up to in the server?
Well, I've actually joined another campaign here in the server,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm playing a grung fighter who has a archaeology background.
Nice. What campaign's that one for? You might as well plug it.
It's the Tomb of Annihilation.
Fair enough. And yes, Tomb of Annihilation is another podcast that will be coming soon from the D&D Void team, and the wonderful host there, DM, is Sky, who is not as mean as we all make him out to be. Omega, as for you, any other extracurricular activities on the server yet? Any games that have interested you to join?
Not much recently. There have been some games that have been interesting me. I haven't had the time to look at them because, let's be honest, courses suck and take a lot of time.
Yeah, that they actually genuinely do, and I'm well aware of the annoyance of that sort of thing, unfortunately. But I am glad that you are with us. So, as for Of Dice and Destiny, what 3 words would you use to describe the last few episodes for the pair of you?
Chaotic.
That's
Wait,
one
what'd you
word.
say?
I know.
Okay. Eye-opening, I would have to say. Very eye-opening, especially the latest one was very...
Very
interesting, and a lot of look into how all of the more politics side of this game is going at the moment.
There. So, for the pair of you then, what moment from the recent sessions have truly caught you off guard as players?
I think definitely in the recent episode where with the sword, the gems and such.
Okay.
Ooh, for me it has to be when we were all about to go to sleep. We're all about to have our fun, not a long night rest, and then something fun happened, which people will have to see in the episode. But yeah, we did not get a rest.
Nope, you haven't, and you've found yourselves now in a wheat field, correct?
We are quite in a pickle.
That's
That
one word. Wait.
That you are. Do you feel safer now that those shards, however, are in a lead-lined box?
No.
Well, no, it's definitely putting a target on our backs.
Uh-huh. Why is that?
Just a slight feeling, you know.
Yeah. We also have one shard in the open, which we cannot extract because it's part of my sword.
Ooh. Do you think there'll be any consequences from that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely, and I can't wait to get my character's ass kicked.
Hey, not just your character, mine as well.
You know what? Very true, actually.
So, during the last episode, there was an incident where Steve, you went out for a walk, and Osiris, you went out to use the outdoor chambers of the outhouse, essentially at this little bar in the village that you're currently just outside of now. And there was a moment where a dark shadow sort of passed over the pair of you. What was your thoughts or reactions during that incident, during that moment?
First instinct, oh god, this is where we're about to see the BBG. Here comes the dragon. Here comes the dragon. Do 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 do.
Well, here's the thing: we don't know if it's friendly or not.
You know what? This is very true.
Fair enough.
I'm actually not really sure what to think or what to expect from this creature, as to say it.
That's fair enough. And within the last few sessions of the games that you've played, what would you both say your favourite small roleplay moment has been?
Does it have to be our own one, or can it be someone which we witnessed?
It can be something that you witnessed, but if it's your own, that's even better.
Uh,
No pressure.
okay, I think I think it probably was for my character the talk with Steve, because he hasn't really talked much with Steve.
Yeah, how is that a thing? We have barely interacted.
Yeah, no, this is like two edges of the party that have never spoken together and now have. He's spoken to everyone else but Steve.
So,
I guess I'm just invisible to you.
well, you are a wizard, so I hope you don't make it a habit. But now that you've actually had the chance to speak with Steve in conversation and what have you, what do you think of your character's compatibility and the relationship between the pair of you? How do you feel that's going to work or balance out moving forwards?
I think he's gonna, because he hasn't said a word yet, and we've had a few moments to talk, all of us as a group, and Steve's character has not talked about the handle of his blade being a possible obsidian shard, with the reaction of Aurora with the shards before. So he's trusting Steve. He likes Steve.
I hope so.
Fair enough. Well, talking of the shards themselves, when you, because I believe it was yourself, Osiris, that actually cut the Guardian Wolf's stomach open and found the original obsidian shard. When you first discovered that shard, what did you think it was at the time? And what is your current theory on what it is now?
For my, as soon as he got it out, because there's a lot of gems that can be used in the world, and him and his background have probably transported multitudes of different kinds of materials before. He thought it was just an enchanted onyx, to be honest. He thought it was some weird onyx that was just there, that it just ate it. And then this happened. And not realizing the whole obsidian part of it, just thought it was a stone. Now, more into it, what I think, oh god, the way you've described it, dragon shard, I full-heartedly believe this. I will stand on that conspiracy.
Well, there may be, what with the ominous shadow that came over you at that moment, as you were sitting in the outhouse, there may be some truth to that. Who knows? We'll see. But what I will ask though is, as your party keeps encountering strange things tied to the obsidian, Steve, what does your character see these as in general at this stage, considering what you saw when you originally came into Albion, and considering the obsidian dice that you saw that got struck by lightning? Like, has that molded your theories positively, that perhaps, okay, there might be some hardship on the way, but this could get us back home? Or are you thinking, nope, this is just maybe something related?
Well, I mean, it's clear that they have some form of magic capability and that they form a unity, but honestly, I still have no idea what they are or if it's something that would potentially get us home. So I think for now I don't really have any theories, but to explore more of them and see from there. But it's definitely opened his eyes, like, okay, something is watching us.
Yeah.
Like,
Fair enough.
I feel, I think like he would be a bit more cautious about them. Like, okay, is this something we want to pursue?
Interesting. That is a very, very interesting question that perhaps in the next episode you can actually explore. So, when these shards started reacting to each other, prior to the discovery of the divination that was being done through them, what was your first theory on this?
Yeah, like how they connected to each other.
Yes.
Well, definitely, okay, they seem connected.
Well, that much is obvious.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Oh dear.
I mean,
Right.
kind of stating the obvious here. I know.
Do you think it's a wise idea to bring them all together into one small location? Or do you think that's going to spell disaster as soon as the box is opened?
Well, like I said, it's definitely gonna put a target on us. But whether we should continue doing so, I think as a character, Steve would at least want to find one more, so to see what they do when four are connected.
Fair.
Because you've mentioned that these shards, like they seem to be connecting in pairs to them, I think.
Mm-hmm. You do seem to be attracting them, I will say that much.
Yeah.
So, with that, and the sword hilt being out in the open, and also inlaid with the obsidian from the mountains in the north, essentially, is where your sword originated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that perhaps finding a means of which to negate the divination magic is a good idea, and is that going to be one of your first goals when you reach the town, or are you willing to potentially allow this thing to keep watching, whatever it may be?
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Now here's a
Ooh.
good question. It's a very good question.
I mean, he's had the sword for a while.
Yeah.
He's had the sword for a while, and whatever has been watching maybe just came into fruition a few months ago when they arrived, or a few weeks ago when they arrived, or when other stuff, but curiosity of both him and me are, what if we just ignore it for now and just let it take its course?
Well, I mean, you know what curiosity does to the cat, right?
I mean, the devil's advocate in me is telling me to say, yeah, no, I'm just gonna leave it like that and just not do anything about it until I get my ass handed to me.
So my next question then is: do you think the sword is cursed, called, or claimed?
Ooh, I'm gonna say cursed. I think it's after that first stream.
Well,
That thing is cursed.
I know what spell to prepare in the future. Don't you worry. I got you.
Please, please.
I mean, if we survive this, of course.
I mean, yeah.
So here's a question for you then. What are your thoughts on Gary at this moment?
I don't like him. Gary can sod off.
Immediately with that response. Why?
He doesn't trust him. Me or him. Both me and my character don't trust that man as far as we can throw him. And I'm gonna be honest, he can throw him pretty far, but
well, here's the thing, Omega. So far, he hasn't tried to betray us or shown any malice or sign of, okay, I'm going to betray them.
Mm-hmm.
That's very true. But the way he was looking at his sword, this dude is a businessman. He's a business family.
So you're saying inherently all businessmen are evil?
Hold on now. Whoa. I didn't say that. Depending on the business.
You're going very towards that,
Go on, if he becomes a conspiracy theorist at this point, it wouldn't surprise me. Osiris is in a weird place, weird people. He's hearing new things about different worlds and different universes. This man is gonna sit in the car and watch carefully everyone. He is a conspiracy theorist. He don't trust no one. Ain't nobody off the radar.
Oh dear. I can see this.
You did this.
Hey, I'm just narrating a story that you lot are walking in.
You know what you did.
So, the question is though, do you buy the story that he is the royal goldsmith or not.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Part of that, though, was the meeting of the Black Glass Writ, which, yes, is awkward for me to say after I've had a small tipple. I've tried. But the Black Glass Writ scribe was locating, essentially, the obsidian shards that you were carrying. How do you think that's going to affect the remainder of your journey heading into the Silver Lake City?
What do you think, Steve?
Sorry, I slowed down a bit. Could you repeat it?
So the Black Glass Writ have basically got their scribes divining on the obsidian shards and any sort of obsidian that's out in the open at the moment. How do you think that's going to affect your journey getting to the Silver Lake City?
I think quite a lot, because they seem like a very dedicated cult. Or at least I think it's a cult, who knows? I mean, you do, obviously.
Oh yeah, I definitely know.
I would be worried if you didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely going to affect us in the long run, or it's definitely going to affect us in one way or another.
Mm. Fair enough. I mean, Gary's reaction when they knocked on the door was almost immediate panic.
Yeah, I think that gave Steve the reason, like, okay, he's going to trust Gary for now.
Mm. Fair enough. And Osiris, with that in mind, how hard do you think it's going to be to not make this your burden alone with regards to the obsidian inlay in your sword?
Oh, that's going to be a difficult burden. Is the easiest way to say that, but what if these guys just follow us around the entire campaign? God damn.
I mean, that's an interesting concept. Thank you for giving me the idea.
Don't give him ideas, Omega!
I have not done no such thing.
Do you do you think the rest of the party is going to be seeing the sword as a bit of a loaded gun, or do you think they'll be understanding and look for trying to assist you in finding a way of resolving the divination problem?
Well, I hope they help with the divination problem. He can definitely trust Steve at the moment with the knowledge of. Yeah, we need to hide this thing. Like, we need lead now. But I mean, the hope is for him to be able to openly say, I need help with this. Hopefully that you guys can help with this. Because depending on how things go, and if they make it back to their world, and if he stays, it's all up in the open. But if he stays with that sword, he's gonna be have him tagging us back for the rest of his life. So the hope is for help.
Fair enough.
The hope.
So with that being said, there's quite a lot of little layers that are coming in here into the story at this moment, and some of my favourite moments have been where the party's interactions with the environment have been sort of the cause of the various instances that have occurred. Um, Within this campaign, what with it being very much more RP heavy than combat in the initial sense, what what about Albion is there that you feel that you want to explore in terms of like the environment, and what do your what do you hope your characters come across in the world?
Mm. Well, I think for Steve, since he now has a good grip on the magic of this world, I think he wants to see the various uses of magic and how it's used in everyday life, how it can improve someone or used in creative ways.
Fair.
If that makes sense.
It does. And
That's really good.
Osiris, considering that you were a sailor for most of your life until the contract with the Azure Watch, and then you joined this party, what do you hope to see and get from being on land?
Definitely a better understanding of what he wants. He is currently a sitting duck. He has not a lot of options for jobs at the moment. He needs money. He wants to live a comfortable life. But I think the mountains, the obsidian mountains, are definitely a very big intrigue for him at the moment.
Fair enough. So this is the point where we take a quick break and ask, have you got any questions for me?
No fun.
Oh, come on, there must be something.
I've got one. Do you think I'm annoying with silvery barbs?
There is not a single DM in the world that doesn't think Silvery Barbs is annoying.
I mean, fair. But why do you think I picked it?
Why do you think I limited it?
Fair.
Two can play
DM
that
Spain.
game.
I mean, that's fair.
Just wait till you silver barbs against us.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
maybe
gonna
I just
Silvery Barbs your Silvery Barbs.
Counterspell.
Counterspell the Revivify.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yep. They can be done.
It
I
has
know.
been done.
Oh God.
Note to self: prepare counterspell.
Counterspell the counterspell of the Revivify.
Well,
Then
fuck.
Silvery Barbs that. Now we're just getting into a whole conundrum here.
Note to
Yeah.
self: don't let the party find a bard.
Just you wait till I'm multi-class.
Osiris multi-class into Bard.
I mean,
I could.
to be fair, he does carry a loot.
I
Exactly.
have options.
Exactly.
So what I'm going to ask next then is, at the moment, as a party, you're resting in a wheat field. You're trying to camp down under the open sky because you can't put up tents, and you all have a point of exhaustion. Do you think that you're going to get a good night's rest tonight in game or not?
Well, considering the fact we got a called on our tails. And whilst we are in this town, no. It's going to be a long night.
How are you as a party? How do you feel? How well equipped do you think as a party you are to handle this type of extreme? Considering, especially that you've come from Earth where you've got nice, comfy beds, you're now laying in an open field worrying about whether you're going to get found or not. How do you think this is going to affect you as a party, and how do you think it's going to affect your journey to the Silver Lake City?
I have a theory we're all going to start butting heads. More fights are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to be fine. Me personally, but I do think the next few episodes for the party are going to be rough.
Yeah. Am I glad I picked a melee wizard?
Yep,
I'll have to see what subclass I picked.
fair.
Only one short problem. I don't have a main weapon.
I mean,
I got a dagger or two you can borrow.
I was going to say you could always borrow his obsidian sword. If he lets you.
The thing is that going to hurt, bite me in the ass later on, or
Who can say?
you?
Well, I could say, but I'm not going to. Oh dear. So, but yeah, with that, how do you think as party you'll genuinely cope? Considering 1 point of exhaustion is just disadvantage on your ability checks and such. If you don't, if it turns out you don't get a good night's sleep, that will be 2 points of exhaustion, halving your movement speed, which effectively will double your journey time to the Silver Lake cities. At the moment, it stands at a day and a half. Do you think, as a party, you'd survive 3 days of being hunted?
Well, I mean, considering the fact I am already pretty spell poor at the moment, I'm going to be relying a lot on melee, I think, and using cantrips.
What does Osiris think?
Osiris will be fine. He rarely uses his blood maledics as it is, but
Well, now might be a time for you to use it.
I mean, the only curse I have is Curse of the Eyeless, which is just a minus to attack rolls, so...
Fair.
But...
At least you can use your features. I have to get a sword.
Oh, God, yeah, no, we have so many spellcasters. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, the party does contain a wizard, a cleric, and a druid.
Hmm?
Oh, God, that's gonna be...
I mean, to be fair, based on what I've used so far, I am more of a utility wizard.
I've used that.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Steve is not making it past next episode, guys.
Nope, Steve's gonna die confirmed.
Yep, he's not making it past next episode.
I don't know. I'm not that bad a DM, honestly. I'm not that evil. Well, I say that. What I mean to say is I've never been that evil yet.
That's what worries me. Yet.
Yeah, no, the yeah is definitely a. Please don't. Please stay away. Do not.
I've got to keep you on your tiptoes at the end of the day. So, so far in the campaign, though, you've grown together as a group. Do you feel that as people that already knew each other on Earth and now come into this world, do you feel that you're getting to know the rest of the party better, your friends better, Steve? And do you think it's like if you were to leave Albion now and find yourself back on Earth again, do you think that you're as a group of friends you'd be even closer tight knit, or do you think the events of what's happening and unfolding would tear the group apart slightly?
I don't know for sure yet. Like, okay, if we going like like back to our own worlds,
Mm-hmm.
like are we going to be able to adapt to this quote unquote normal style of living?
Mm. It is an interesting question to think about, but considering this is a shorter fireside chat than normal, I do have another question that I think we'll start ending the questions with. What do you think your characters are heading into if you manage to make it to the Silver Lake cities?
Ooh.
Definitely learning a new spell that's going to help us so much. And I know exactly what one I'm choosing.
Oh no.
And no, it's not the one you're thinking of.
Oh.
I mean, yes, but another one.
Okay.
Now I'm curious because I don't know
I,
what spell you're thinking of.
I think that's how I'm going to keep it for now.
You forget I can see your character sheets.
I know you do,
I'm
but
also
I don't have access to that spell yet.
Fair
yet.
enough. And for the pair of you, what moments made you think, yeah, this campaign's going to get weird?
Definitely the amount of talk about our world and Osiris being like, what are they talking about?
Are they high? What? This is one long ass trip. I definitely think as well their comfort of their modern world is gonna make this so much weirder.
For you, at least.
Oh, my character's chilling. For you guys, though, it might be a little. I mean, to be honest, he's already weirded out by how much. What? Someone has a pink tent
Yep.
and titty socks.
Yep.
Like, what?
I mean, I think so far Steve has talked the least about the world where he comes from.
Mm. No, I have actually noticed that you don't tend to talk a lot. You tend to think before you speak, and I'm intrigued. Is that just a part of the building of your character, or is that just how your character naturally is?
I think that's how he naturally is. Okay, if I'm going to like the way Steve thinks, if I'm going to say something, what are going to be the repercussions of that?
Mm.
And I feel like, okay, I am in a new world. I should, maybe hide the fact that I'm from another world. Maybe just a little.
Fair enough.
That-
You see, as he casually picks out his phone.
Mhm.
Actually, that's a point. You experienced the phone for the first. Your character experienced the phone for the first time in the last episode. When it was pulled out. What was your character's thoughts on it?
Uh, all right, let me narrate this as it went. Phone pulls out. Oh no, what is this? Here we go again. Chris pulls him in to take a photo. Oh god, what is this? Chris hands him the phone. I am scared to touch this. I will break it.
Big
Looks
scary
at the
thing, break
picture.
it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a half orc. He has a 18 strength or 17 strength. If he's not
Mhm.
careful, that phone's going bye bye. And then seeing a picture of himself on that phone.
Mhm.
Either I'm going to steal everything or I'm going to blow my brain in a second with this new technology. Honest thoughts going on in his head.
Oh, that's great. That is absolutely hilarious to think about. And yeah, part of that was the description of, oh, it's like an arcane battery. Sorry, I'm reading through the transcript trying to find the wording. But yeah,
Mm.
part of that was, oh, it's like an arcane battery, and the way the party, or at least Chris and I think it was Jess, tried to originally tell you what electricity genuinely was.
That, yeah, I do. I do know what he's going to. I do have a plan.
Mm.
Now,
What he's going to. If you guys leave him here, or if he goes with, either way, the highest chance of him multi-classing right now is honestly Artificer.
Wow.
Yep.
What would be the character's reason for that?
They have so much higher stuff than we do in this world. What if I replicate that all? Or try to?
If you manage to replicate it in any way, shape, or form, like the phone, for example, or at least the elements of the phone that you've seen it can do, what effect on Albion do you think it would have, other than making you filthy rich?
uh, catastrophe. We're gonna have another TikTok situation happen. There's gonna be some dude on a ship with his phone in hand, texting the missus on his way to a fishing spot, and there's going to be a sea dragon that's going to eat him because he's not paying attention. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. Wizarding school. It's gonna suck. Kids are gonna cast too many spells.
How do you think that sort of thing would work? Considering you don't have like cell towers or anything like that in Albion in your world, Osiris, how do you think that would actually genuinely work to be able to send those texts or those voice messages to other people at will?
I have been thinking about this a lot, so we're getting some. The way I think about this is he's going to try and use, because artificers can also do some arcana
Yes.
and enchanting objects. He's going to try and manipulate the weave to focus on certain points and send out signals, kind of like a cell tower, but instead of using electricity or sound waves, he's going to use arcana as his basis for this endeavor.
And do you think Steve, do you think as a party, when you get to the Silver Lake City, that it's possible that you could get some additional functionality back from your devices?
Well, that's something we're just going to have to find out. And, well, I mean, if we're going to get an artificer and we would be able to, make like a tower of some sorts. Yeah.
Interesting.
We're about to recreate Apple up in here.
What are we going to name it though? Pear?
Pear, 10,000 gold for one phone. The next one's going to be 10,001 gold, and it's going to be
then
slightly
you get the Pear
worse.
1, the Pear 2, and so on.
We're going to shut off each individually each time, so you have to pay a little more for even worse quality.
Oh dear. But what about
it's just going to...
What about Android?
I mean, there's no one else. Joy, he's going to make a second company, right? Where he can make the actual good phones. And only some people know this who pay him the big bucks. And he's going to keep upgrading those phones properly while making the other ones worse. Money, guys. Money.
Oh god.
And that's how capitalism begins.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are merchants already which have the goal of making as much money as possible. This would be interesting because I do actually have in mind a plan for your phones using Arcana.
Oh boy.
If you are willing to explore that idea and those breadcrumbs that I leave behind, which will involve some Arcana and the usage of each of your phones, and essentially it'll be like a stored charge for a message spell, where you'd be able to send like 3 messages per day with it, as long as it was, as long as your phone has charge.
So I've been... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, go on.
No, I was thinking like, okay, I am a wizard. I know various, elemental type magic. It should be plausible, like with a electricity cantrip, you could potentially charge up your phone.
Fucking grasp the phone.
I think that would potentially fry the phone rather than charge it. Don't forget, you do have your Glamper in the party does have solar chargers.
Yeah, fair.
I'll be very, very interested in what route and what places you go to if you manage to make it to Silver Lake Cities. I'll be very, very interested to see what you do with your modern equipment, which is something that I feel has been hidden by the party for the most part, except right at the beginning when Jess decided to just bring it all out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I mean, I've told Steve's reasoning for why he is hiding it a bit. But I feel like if he would be able to, get in touch with, like, I don't know, his wife, or at least get some form of confirmation that she is, looking for him or abandoning him for, okay, you've been missing for so long, I'm just going to move on. I think that's also going to be a deciding factor whether Steve wants to, stay in this world or go back.
That brings us to the last and closing question. When it comes to going back, knowing that there is the time difference that you are now aware of, do you think it's likely that Steve would want to go back? I mean, all things considered, you might not be able to see what you're going back to before you go there.
And I think that's the problem at this moment. He doesn't know what he's going back to. He doesn't know if or when he comes, home, whether his little family of two, like him and his wife, or technically still fiance because they never married yet. Like, will he be just left with a empty house and a ring on a cabinet? And I feel like that's something that's weighing a lot on Steve. Like, okay, what if I'm going home? I'm giving up this magical ability and I go home to nothing. I think that's a very big burden on his shoulder.
And we know it's quite a big burden on Lou's character, Aura's shoulders as well, because she genuinely got quite upset about it in the last session.
Yeah, I think, most of the party wanting to come home, or like was mentioned in, I think, 2 episodes, like that we are not thinking, of a way home. I think that's going to be potentially it's going to be the cause of at least a small fight, I think.
Do you think you'll lose the cleric?
I don't think we will lose the cleric, but I do think that it's going to be like a little rift, at least for a little while, until there's more clarity.
Fair enough. Well, if there's anyone in the audience with any questions they'd like to ask of me or the party, feel free to pop it in the chat. We will be looking at closing out this fireside chat very, very shortly. So I'll give you all a couple of minutes whilst I say my next piece, which is, in terms of announcements, which I'm leaving to the end of these fireside chats for the most part, our new website, which is up on the stream, or it was up on the stream. Let's just pop that back for you. dndgames.co.uk. We have several new shows that are going to be up and running very, very soon, and a teaser of our new show, The City of Viridia, has been published already with a description of the city itself, where the whole campaign is going to be taking place. So if you want to keep up to date and join us on and follow us on any of our channels, YouTube or Spotify, that would be great, because that way you can keep up to date with what we've got coming. In regards to our Discord, we are aware that there is some... What's the best way of putting it? We are aware that there is some controversy around Discord at the moment, and for that reason we are not posting yet the join links on our YouTube or social medias, other than our website, where you can read through the full rules and policies and privacy terms that we have before you make a decision on whether you wish to join us or not. The invite link is there and available, so do feel free to pop to our website, have a look through, and if you like what you see and you want to join the community, you're more than welcome to. And with that, we are going to say goodnight, and hopefully next week we'll be back with a new episode of Dice and Destiny. Bye!
Bye.
Bye bye.